Did they have any 90s references on Captain Marvel that caught y'all attention?
Dude, Nirvana, dude, in the movie, man.
The group.
Yeah, the group. The music group.
That thing popped off to me like crazy. And then what was that? Gwen Stefani, I'm just a girl.
Matter of fact, let me explain this to Chuck.
All right.
You know the music that I listen to when you look at me crazy and be like, what the hell you listening to?
That's what that be?
Yeah. It smell like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, that was the jam. That was acceptable. That was acceptable in all hoods. Was that song from Nirvana?
Look, having those songs like "Come as You Are" and "I'm Just a Girl" and all that. Look, they were good songs for the time, and it's that nostalgic feeling. But at the same time, I didn't like the implementation of those songs. I didn't like where they put those songs, especially like that last big fight. They started playing "I'm Just a Girl." I thought it was cringy.
That's why movies, games, comic books, they're all subjective.
It's all up to the beholder. Like when you watch these superhero movies, you're expecting to hear that, that epic music to start to come on and a build up there, and then a big crescendo into all this,
like Wonder Woman when she first came out.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you hear "No Doubt," "I'm Just a Girl." I'm like, really? And then
dude, they saved that for the Avengers movies.
And then with "Come as You Are," they start playing "Come as You Are" when she goes to meet the what is it? The
Supreme Intelligence.
Yeah, the Supreme Intelligence, and it's Annette Bening there dancing to "Come as You Are," and I was just cringing at that too. I was like, really?
See, I could see things like that in Deadpool, maybe, but I wouldn't have expected to see that in a Captain Marvel movie. I haven't seen it yet. I'm seeing it tomorrow, but I wouldn't have expected that.
Well, it's very, like I said, it doesn't seem like this movie is for everybody. It's reaching out to a particular group. And I think that's why it gets some of the pushback that it does.
No, you know what it is, K-Mega? It's because this movie, it's so obviously shoehorned into this series. Like it was an afterthought, bro. They started this movie 4 years ago, and when they initially thought about putting Captain Marvel in there, just for this, feminist agenda. And they saw what Wonder Woman was doing, and they wanted a piece of that. Wonder Woman, in my opinion, did feminism right, though. Wonder Woman smashed it, but out of the park.
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman was a better movie to me. I agree with that.
And my wife,
I agree with that too.
Yeah, my wife even liked Wonder Woman a lot better. She thought she was more of a female empowerment character and stuff, somebody to look up to for little girls. Whereas Brie Larson's character was very stoic and wooden, how she portrayed her. And even when like Maria Rambeau was talking to her, I felt Maria Rambeau's performance, but I didn't feel Brie Larson's connection to her. I totally felt Maria's, though. That actress, I forgot her name, but she did.
Oh yeah, she acted.
Lashana Lynch. Right?
That's who it is. Yeah, she's a great actress, bro. I like her.
Yeah, she did a really good job. I totally agree with that. And the little girl knocked it out the park. She was great.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Can I give her perspective for a second?
Yeah.
The difference between Wonder Woman and from what I hear about Captain Marvel, even though Wonder Woman was strong, she still carried herself as a woman. And that was kind of like a lot of the difference between the two movies that I saw.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the truth. She was strong, but she was still a woman.
Yeah,
right. Well, and also she was also empowered. See, I think people get confused about what Captain Marvel's character was like. She was supposed to be this shell of herself, and then at the end she started to become her actual self. That's why when she did the Super Saiyan shit, you know what I'm saying, with she went
binary.
It actually kind of did with the whole thing with the cringy music where she just powered up, and that's what she said, that she did that line where she took that shit off of her, and that was that part of that whole restraint of women always being restrained. What would a woman be like when they take the restraints off? And that's when she broke it.
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, they pushed that through the whole movie, right? You're hearing about keep your emotions in check,
right?
Because that's what men tell you to do. Keep your emotions in check. Be more logical. And it was that kind of shit. And you know,
I mean, but women can relate to that. Like that's what
I understand what. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but as a whole, it doesn't make for a great movie for everybody, right?
Right.
And
no, you're right. Audiences are divided.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Like with comic book movies, 80% of it is males. It's a male-driven audience, man. Like males are going to see these movies, and even with Captain Marvel.
Want to know what's the trippy thing though? Captain Marvel, the second weekend, the female demographic rose higher than the males.
Yeah, well,
because they went back and seen it again.
Yeah.
Well, it was like you said, your wife went back with her moms, her sisters, whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They went back with their friends.
Right. See, that was the thing that I think that they struck the iron hot once they did Black Panther. That because there's been no black movie ever that had that type of budget.
Want to know why it's also making back gangbuster dollars? This is a thing. Just like you said, Black Panther.
Yeah.
This is the Marvel. The MCU is huge. Everybody know the MCU is huge. All right. Everybody's been pining for a Black Widow movie. We're finally going to get it next year. This is the first female-led Marvel movie for the MCU.
Well, and the whole reason why it's making the dollars is because it's a Marvel movie.
Exactly, but it's the first female-led